guys, it's Matt again from Grim Gaming, and I would like to talk to you today about what I picked up over the last couple of days for my Switch. I've been on a bit of a Switch spree since I only had it a week. So, where should we start? We'll start with the things that I bought first. First of all, I got Breath of the Wild. That's just a no-brainer. It's a Zelda game. I had to buy it, so I bought it, and then I got home, popped the cart in, and there's DLC. So I didn't start it because I don't want to start a game without all the DLC. Exactly the same with South Park Fractured But Whole. It looks to be really, really good. I'm a big South Park fan. I love South Park, but it's £25, I believe, for the full DLC package. And again, I didn't want to start the game without actually getting all the DLC. Which brings me to buying a couple of these. A couple of £25 eShop cards. Now, there was a postal problem yesterday where there was no post delivered at all, and it was all delivered today. So the stuff that I ordered that was supposed to be here yesterday only turned up today, but these turned up today, which is great. So I was well pleased with that, which allowed me to buy the DLC for both games and leave me with a little bit extra to buy another game if I feel like it from the online store. When it comes to games, the two games that I ordered and arrived today, this was a pain to get with the download code, because a lot of the shops sell them as pre-owned, so you're expected to pay just for Bayonetta 2 and then another £25 for Bayonetta, whereas I got this for £40 and I've got both games. I have both games on my Switch, and on my Wii U as well, but the portability of the Switch makes it one of those things I can play in bed, do a couple of levels, put it into sleep mode, put it on the side, next morning pop it in the dock, let it charge up, run it on the TV and play on the TV for a while with the Joy-Cons detached. And I also picked up the new release, which I have yet to play, and I really want to, because I played the 3DS version of Monster Hunter 3 or something, I can't remember. But yeah, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. And I do like RPGs. If you look at some of the games I have, well, I suppose Zelda counts as an RPG, Fractured But Whole counts as an RPG, LA Noire, not so much. Pokemon Quest, I'd say, does. Icy kinda does. Hollow Knight, kinda. And of course Skyrim. That's a definite RPG. So yeah. But I'm excited to play this because it looks really, really good, and it'll look awesome whether I'm in docked mode or in handheld mode. Either way, I'm sure it'll be fantastic. It looks amazing, and it's not one of those turn-based random encounter things. Instead, it's a real-time RPG where you actually fight with the weapons you've got, and you can run away and run around, and there's none of this sort of your team on one side, their team, or that monster on the other, and then your guys attack, and then their attack, and then you attack. I hate that kind of thing. Does bore me a little while, after a little while. But I know they're not desperately impressive, but, or expensive for that matter, which is always a bonus. But I probably mentioned them or showed them in my first video. These little Joy-Con grips. And all you need to do is get your Joy-Con. Oops, that way up. Click, in it goes. Click, in it goes. And it may not look a lot, but if you're playing it in handheld mode or just docked, they're really, really comfortable. They give you that extra little ridge there to hold on to. And you've always got that little lip on the top, so you can always feel where your L&R triggers are. So yeah, they were really, really cheap from games, so they're definitely worth buying. I will mention LA Noire. I got this for £19.90 with the strategy guide, brand new, sealed from eBay. And you do need a micro SD card for it because it takes 16 or 15 or 16 gig as well as the cart. So I played a little bit of it last night, and to be honest, I could not tell the difference between this and the Xbox One version or the 360 version. I think it was a 360 version. I don't know. Anyway, but when it's not in handheld mode, you can use your right Joy-Con to manipulate objects as if you were holding them in your hand. So you can examine clues just by rotating your hand and looking. That's just a brilliant mechanic that they didn't need to put into the game for it to be great, but it makes it even better. It's just such a really nice little touch. Some of the little extras and some of the different abilities that they've added with the Switch mean that Rockstar haven't completely abandoned the whole concept of the Switch, because we don't have a GTA 5, but I don't care because I hate GTA 5. Please, if you want to, flame me in the comments about hating GTA 5. I just thought it had no storyline. The storyline that it did have was kind of poor. It got confusing running around with 3 different characters. Basically, it was just like trying to play GTA 3, 4 and episodes from Liberty City all at once. I hated it. I hated it, and I took it back and traded it in, and then a few months later I thought, you know what, I might have been a bit hasty, I'll give it another go. So I bought another copy, and I played for about 3 hours before putting it back on my shelf, and it's been there ever since. Once bitten, huh? But this unassuming envelope is what I actually needed, and it turned up. I ordered it last night and it arrived, well, it's midnight now, so it arrived about 8 o'clock. But the original 128 gig disc micro SD card that I put in my Switch. I got from eBay, and it wouldn't write past about 32 gig. It was saying that the disk was full or the data was corrupted and that it had to be re-downloaded. So I returned it. They refunded me, thankfully, because they had no real case. And so I thought, hey, let's go with someone reputable and go with Amazon. And all of my software has installed on there perfectly fine, and I've still got about 70 gig free, so I am more than happy with SanDisk. And whatever you do, don't buy the branded Nintendo ones that say 128 gig SDXC card for Switch with a picture of Link on it, because they're identical to the 128 gig Ultras that are half the price. So just get yourself a standard one, unless you really want to pay £50 to have a card with a picture of Link that you're going to cut up to take the card out of. This one came in a nice handy little zippy thing, so that was nice, and they were kind enough to include an adapter. Yeah, like I haven't got about 200 of those. So yeah, what am I looking forward to? Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, because I'm sick of Pikachu. That is on the top of my list. I want Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, because it's got a release date, and the things I'm really looking forward to are Metroid Prime 4, which looks to be awesome. If it's even a patch on any of the GameCube versions of Metroid Prime, like Metroid Prime 1, Echoes and 3, then 4 is going to be outstanding. I really can't imagine it not being awesome. And Pokemon on Switch, yeah, that looks really cool, because it is a bit annoying carrying around my DS or my 3DS all the time just to play Pokemon, to the point where I've got to basically just having my pocket walker in my pocket, walking around, doing my everyday things, not noticing it's in my little side pocket, hopefully not putting it in the washing machine with it in, and my Wii Fit meter. And I don't actually play that many games on it, which is kind of sad since I've got quite a lot. But really, I use Wii Fit U for my Wii Fit, and I use my Pocket Walker to level up my Pokemon, and then really all I do is just open my DS, power it off, pop the cart out, put in the Soul Silver cart, transfer my Pokemon, transfer all its things that it's gathered, quit out, power it down, pop the old cart like Star Fox or whatever back in, close it up, put it back on my shelf. And that's kind of sad, because I really wanted to spend a lot more time playing it, and I don't get that much time to play it. But with the flexibility of the Switch, I get to play it at home on one of my TVs. I get to play it in handheld mode, and I get to play it with on the kickstand. Well, not the kickstand. my horry folding thingamy jig that I can't open because I'm an idiot. There we go. Come on, here you come. But that does allow you to plug a USB-C cable in through the bottom and still have you switch at a slightly raised angle, or you can lower the angle down depending on what's comfortable for you as a viewing angle. I mean, if you're lying down on your bed, you can have it at a low angle. If you're sitting up at a table, you can have it higher. If you're just sitting around, you can have it in the middle. So yeah, they're absolutely spectacular, and I would suggest that if anybody buys a Switch, get onto these. Don't bother with the kickstand. The kickstand is terrible. If you put it on anything but a hard surface, it just goes dunk and topples over. Stupid place to put it. Should have put it in the middle. Don't put one right on the end, because it'll just fall over. So yeah, I did actually get a chance to use the Joy-Con controller adapter thing, not the rechargeable one, and it was okay. I had to take my extra grips off, but to be honest, I'd rather play with these. These are... I don't like having this... I'm used to it with my Xbox and my PlayStation and other consoles, that they're fixed. But it is nice that I can just put one hand down to the side and I can still control my view in Skyrim and my map and items whilst moving around with this one. And blocking, I can still swipe and block with my shield and make attacks. It's great. I absolutely adore them. The Switch controllers are fantastic when they're detached. The only problem I've found with these Joy-Con grips is that the button to release them is really, really stiff. This one's softer. This one comes off okay, whereas this one is solid. So in order to get my Joy-Cons off my Switch, I have to pop these off, then press the button, then slide it out to avoid damaging it, of course. So yeah, that's been my basic overview of bought DLC for these. Started playing that. Very, very good. Just bought these. Gonna play them after I start this now. So I'll probably get around showing you some gameplay footage, reviewing accessories, reviewing games when I've actually got to play them. I'm not just going to review them based on IGN or whatever, because they'll just give everything a 9 because they're paid to. I'll play them. I'll tell you what I think. And I'm not going to give it an arbitrary number, because saying 7 out of 10 is like 7 out of 10 what? 7 out of 10 apples? Like, what does that mean? Is it? So no, I'm not going to give it an arbitrary number. I'm going to give it its pros and its cons and let you decide, because it's your money. You're buying the games. I bought them. I've never had anything given to me for free. Everything has come out of my own pocket. I've paid for every single thing, and for the foreseeable future I will do. I'd still like to thank Woodhawker for his continuing amazing videos. Oh yeah, and it's pronounced Caligula Wood. Just thought I'd let you know. Like the Roman Emperor Caligula. Yeah. Not Caligula or anything weird. But anyway, he was the big inspiration to get me into the Switch, and his enthusiasm and enjoyment of the system and his passion have bled through and inspired me. So I hope that some of you out there who may watch this will also get some sort of idea of whether they want to pick up a Switch or not. I mean, really, I hope you do, because they're great. I really do enjoy playing my Switch. I mean, I leave my dock on my 32-inch TV downstairs. It's only a 1080p, but then again, so's the Switch, which is why I saved my 4K TV upstairs for my Xbox One X. But then I can still pull my Switch out of the dock, take it upstairs, go to bed, play it in bed or watch TV, and then when I'm done, press the sleep button and put it by the side of my bed. No problem. I can't fault the Switch at the moment. Oh, actually, yes, I can. One thing. No YouTube. No YouTube, no Netflix, no iPlayer, no More4, no Channel 5 that I never watch anyway. Crap. But no, there's no major TV channels or even Amazon Prime. You don't get that. There's no major TV channels or subscription services that are supported by the Switch, apart from Hulu, I believe, and you can't even get that in this country, really. So yeah, no point. But yeah, I don't want to end this on a sour note, so yeah, been running through this, playing some Skyrim, loving it. Great thing is, you can just save wherever you are and then carry on from there. So if your battery gets low, just hit save, just hit the plus button, save, your progress is saved, you can power it down, and then possibly plug in a power bank while it's in sleep mode to let it charge a bit. Well, that's been me, Matt, and I hope you'll tune in for another video, and you can get in touch with me below in the show more section. I'll be on Instagram, sometimes on Twitter, sometimes on Facebook, but you have to directly message me or email me. Email and Instagram are my two main channels. So if you wanna get in touch, do so by any means. I'm willing to review pretty much anything, and I love the Switch. It's great. I'm really glad I bought one. I don't know why I didn't before. I think it was because of lack of games. But now I've just got a whole stack of games that won't even all fit into my... unless I try to shoehorn them in, they won't fit into my Zelda bag. So, okay, if I take one out, then it'll fit. But if you haven't seen that, it's got its own little Switch carry case. place my stand, place my Joy-Con adapter down there with a little elastic strap to keep it in place, and there's a little pocket here where I keep extra Joy-Con grips and the back straps to my Switch controllers. And somewhere in here there's a couple of extra thumbsticks. They're probably gonna drift in this. Oh, there they are. Yeah. They may only look tiny, but they come with the adapters, the Joy-Con grip adapters, and they do make an awful lot of difference. They are more grippy and more comfortable. So that's a recommendation, definite. They are good. They are high quality, and they are very, very good, very useful, and very comfortable. So that's enough yammering from me now. I'm going to play some South Park. I hope you guys have a good time, and I hope you guys enjoy your games, and I hope that somehow or some way you've got some information out of this, or some reason to look upon a game and try it out, see what you think. But until then, I'm Matt. Leave your comments down below, subscribe, like, and hit that bell icon, and you'll be notified of my next update. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure.